Well, this is an interesting turn of events. Hello, this is Mara J, and I'm back with another video, and according to this article on boundingintocomics.com, damage control. Daniel Craig reverses course, now says a woman shouldn't be James Bond. Definitely damage control, especially since the movie is coming out the second weekend of October, and they have, so far, alienated a bulk of the existing James Bond fan base with previous comments made prior to this. But, at any rate, let's go into this article so we can find out exactly what Daniel Craig said. So without further ado, let's dive into this. James Bond actor Daniel Craig recently reversed course and is now claiming that the iconic character created by Ian Fleming should not be a woman. Fucking shocker. Speaking with Radio Times as reported by The Independent, Craig stated, "There should simply be better parts for women and actors of color." Would not have worded it exactly like that, but I get the gist of what he's saying. He even questioned, why should a woman play James Bond when there should be a part just as good as James Bond, but for a woman? Pretty much exactly what I said on the past Saturday stream Talk Nerdy to Us with My Nerdy Home. Create a 00 agent, a female agent, make her a badass in her own rights, a strong character in her own rights, without co-opting the mantle previously held by a male character. You're not making reparations for any sexism in Hollywood by gender swapping roles. It just makes it fucking stupid when you do that. It just makes it fucking stupid. But here, create a strong role that happens to be a woman. Women have carried franchises in the past. It's not exactly unfucking heard of at this point. Why Hollywood seems to think that they are fixing decades of sexism in Hollywood by doing this is beyond me. I just don't get it. It basically proves that asshats fail upwards. Craig previously claimed that a woman could be James Bond. Back in 2019, British tabloid The Mirror reported that Craig stated, "I think that everybody should be considered. Also for women and for African Americans, there should be great parts anyway, across the board." I'd have to go back and read that article because just in that quote, it doesn't exactly make it definitely appear that he's saying that a woman could be James Bond, but again, I'd have to go back and find the article. Craig's new comments with the Radio Times comes 2 weeks before the next James Bond film, No Time to Die, it should be The Perfect Time to Die, is expected to release in theaters. The film arrives in theaters in the United States on October 8th. However, the film is expected to hit UK cinemas as a week earlier on September 30th. Alright? Well, we'll see how it does. I mean, I'm not really planning on seeing the film, but hey, there's still some people looking forward to it. James Bond producer Barbara Broccoli previously stated that James Bond would never be a female. Back in 2018, Broccoli told The Guardian, "Bond is male. He's a male character. He was written as a male, and I think you'll probably stay a male." Yes. Yes. I know respecting the lore is now considered racist or sexist or what the fuck have you. But Ian Fleming created the character as a male. So keep him as a male. 007 will always be James Bond. Leave it at that. She added, and that's fine. We don't have to turn male characters into women. Let's just create more female characters and make the story fit those female characters. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Just create more female characters. Actual, genuine characters. Not one-dimensional stereotypes of the quote-unquote strong woman that Hollywood thinks is what appeals to normal women. No, create actual good characters who happen to be female and create a badass story around those characters. Ellen Ripley, Sarah Connor, Celine from the Underworld movies, Resident Evil, The women in the Fast and the Furious franchise. It has been fucking done before. It can happen again. And I just named some. There are plenty more. Examples of women carrying films. However, rumors have persisted that a female 007 will be introduced in No Time to Die. Those rumors from the Daily Mail claimed there is a pivotal scene at the start of the film where M says, "Come in, 007, and in walks Lashana, who is black, beautiful, and a woman." Whatever the fuck. Alright. Their source added, "It's a popcorn-dropping moment." If you're talking about resulting from fucking cringe, yes. Bond is still Bond, but he's been replaced as 007 by this stunning woman. Way to simp mode activate there. Cuck mode activate, male feminist mode activate, take your pick. On top of those rumors, Lynch did an interview with Harper's Bazaar, who published a headline that declared she was taking on the role of 007. The headline stated, "Lashana Lynch on Making History is the first black female 007. In the article, writer Ursa Daly Ward also claimed, "Today, on a still Saturday morning in August, Lynch is doing precisely that, chatting to me warmly and directly about her latest and surely career-defining role in No Time to Die." What's with these, like, flowery wording? Like, she's doing precisely that, chatting to me warmly. Just say she's fucking giving an interview. The Bond franchise's 25th release, in which she stars as Nomi, the secret agent who inherits the 007 title while Bond himself is in exile. While Lynch never specifically addressed whether she's taking on the role of 007, she did declare that her role in the film is, quote, very, very revolutionary. While discussing the backlash she has gotten following the rumors that she takes on the role of 007, she stated, "I am one black woman. If it were another black woman cast in the role, it would have been the same conversation. She would have got the same attacks, the same abuse. Criticism at the possible gender swapping, I should say, of an iconic male character has nothing fucking to do with the fact that you happen to be black. It has everything to do with the fact that they are gender and race swapping and commandeering the mantle, the created character of James Bond. James Bond. Male. Always male. Was, is, and always will be male. That's it. So that abuse you're talking about? Yeah. Proof. I just have to remind myself that the conversation is happening and that I'm part of something that will be very, very revolutionary, Lynch added. Not revolutionary. Cringe. Not revolutionary. If it happens to be true, I should say. Not only did Lynch claim her role would be revolutionary, but more recently she spoke to The Guardian stating that Bond could be anyone you wanted him to be. Even a 2-year-old? Fucking really? How fucking stupid are you? Even a 2-year-old. Bitch, please. She said, "We are in a place and time where the industry is not just giving audiences what it thinks the audience wants. It's not giving us what the audience fucking wants. If it was, they wouldn't be in dire straits it is now. They're actually giving the audience what they want to give the audience. Yes, what they want to give the audience. What the audience wants makes no fucking difference at this point because Hollywood refuses to listen." Lynch then went on to specifically address James Bond. With Bond, it could be a man or a woman. No, it's a man. It can't be a woman. It's a fucking man. Ian Fleming created a male character. Leave it at that. They could be white, black, Asian, mixed race. James Bond is a white male. Now, I will play devil's advocate here just for a little bit. I would essentially, not willingly, but essentially accept if, let's say, Idris Elba were cast as 007 in the 007 role. It's still a male role. And Idris Elba has shown that he could be suave and debonair, so I would buy him as James Bond. However, The fact that he'd be young or old, well, yes, you could show James Bond as young. I don't know if you would want to show him as old necessarily unless he's taking on a mentor role, but in which case he's not exactly James Bond that we know him at that point. But at the end of the day, not a fucking woman. Not a woman. Even if a 2-year-old was playing James Bond, everyone would flock to the cinema to see what this 2-year-old's going to do. No. Have you fucking seen a 2-year-old? Never mind the fact that you are comparing that aspect to a ladies' man. It wouldn't work, period. Who the fuck would do that? What? You are so fucking stupid. I never saw this quote until now. That is the most retarded thing I think I've ever seen. What do you make of Craig's course reversal? Do you think he's doing damage control for the film? He is. He's definitely doing some damage control. He is definitely trying to reverse some course and maybe mitigate the fallout from what has been previously said, rumor-wise and quote-wise, about this film. But at any rate, let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. Are you planning on seeing this movie? Are you not planning on seeing this movie? Are you on the fence until you see reviews? What do you think about what Lashana Lynch said? What do you think about what Daniel Craig said? All that fun stuff down in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Share on social media if you will. I will be on Twitch possibly later tonight. If not tonight, then definitely by Thursday time period, either afternoon or evening. My Twitch name is Jade_Fire, so look for that. I'm currently playing Splitgate at the moment until video games I'm looking forward to get released if they don't get delayed again. So, hope you have a good rest of your day or evening depending where you are in the world. Come check me out this Saturday on my Nerdy Homes channel for Talk Nerdy to Us. It'll be on her channel at 10 p.m. Eastern, so look for that. Again, like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the dark side. This is Mara Jade, and wow.